5 takeaways from the science of getting rich. The Science of Getting Rich is an absolute classic financial advice book from the early 20th century that still holds up to this day. In fact, many of the richest people in the world follow some of the same rules mentioned in the book, whether they've read it or not. If you don't have the time to read all of it, don't worry, because here are 5 takeaways from The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. Number 1. Avoid competition. In many ways, Wattles' book is a self-help guide as much as it is a financial help book. One of the things he stresses upon a lot in this book is to not try to compete with anyone. This doesn't just mean that you should avoid entering competitive markets, but you should not try to compete with other people in general. Even if you are in a competitive atmosphere, try to be your own person and don't try to think about how other people are doing in comparison to you. Let's face it, you're not going to beat McDonald's or Apple in revenue, and it's ridiculous to even think about that in the first place. What you should think about is how you can meet your goals and how you can improve your own conditions. Number 2, use your desire and will. In order to be successful in anything, you need to have the desire to do so. Instead of trying to visualize your goals and getting stuck in some sort of fantasy world, you should act upon your desire and create a plan to reach your goals. Once again, Wallace advises that you set clear goals for yourself and then do something about it. You need to have the willpower to do so. Wallace mentioned in his book that you should not try to apply your willpower to anything outside of yourself, which probably means that you should try to focus on the things you're able to control and not the things that you're not. Long story short, if you want to be successful, having the desire to do so is the first major step. Number 3, be more grateful. One of the things that Wallace talks about the most in his books is the importance of gratitude. There's always something to be grateful for, because there's always someone who's not as advantaged as you. Being grateful for what you already have will help you capitalize on your resources and use them to bring yourself up in the world. If you're grateful for the things you already have, it will fuel your desire for other things as well. He also mentions that you should clear your mind of negative thoughts. These negative thoughts are nothing but a hindrance to your progress. And even if you can't control these thoughts, you can train yourself to not take them so seriously. Always have full trust in yourself and your abilities, because there's always room for growth. Number 4, fulfill your potential. Wallace stated in his book that your desire to grow your wealth shouldn't come from a place of greed, but it should come from a place of fulfilling your full potential. In his exact words, the very best you can do for the world is to make the most of yourself. This sort of builds off our previous point, which talks about how you can use what you already have to achieve even more success in life. But even when it comes to building wealth, you should try to look at it in a way that creating this wealth will help you live a happier, more fulfilling life. In short, it'll turn you into a better version of yourself. Looking at things from the right perspective can have a huge impact on achieving your goals. Number 5, direct your thoughts. The most powerful thing every human is blessed with is their minds. Wallace D. Wattles states that the path to being rich starts with your thoughts. It starts with an idea that leads to an action. And even when that action isn't successful, you can always get another idea. Don't give up or be disheartened. Eventually, your actions will lead to actual success. And you should always remember that there are no stupid ideas. In fact, creativity is one of the most stressed upon points throughout the book. You should try to be as creative and outlandish as possible. Some of the most successful products we see today were seen as jokes when they were first launched, and that's because most people weren't able to see the bigger picture then. That's a wrap for this video. What's the best lesson you've learned from this book? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one!